Welcome back, everybody. Back pain is an all too familiar problem for millions of Americans, but when can you control that pain by simply popping a pill, and when is it time to see a doctor or a specialist? Well, Dr. Ellen Rain from the Southeastern Spine Institute is here to help us straighten out the facts. Doctor, thank you so much for coming back. We really appreciate it. Tell us about some of these products that you brought on and how they can help treat back pain.
Okay, so the reason I think this is a great topic for today is, pain is going to affect everyone at some point in their lives, be it a headache, backache, and it's important to know how to go to the drugstore and pick out a safe and effective treatment. So what we've brought in today is some anti-inflammatory medications.
Yeah. So you got your regular over-the-counter, you got your Advil, Aleve,
yes. So
Motrin.
we have all these over here on in this grouping are all anti-inflammatory medications. They help with pain, they help decrease inflammation, and they can also help with fever. In this category is naproxen, ibuprofen, and aspirin. And then you have the trade names such as Aleve, Advil, Motrin, Bayer aspirin as well. And the important thing to understand is that taking too many of these medications can cause problems, but you want to take enough that it can effectively treat your pain.
Okay.
So the kinds of problems that you can see with taking these medications incorrectly is they can cause gastrointestinal upset, so stomach aches.
Yeah.
They can also cause ulcers.
Ulcers, right. That's been a big problem lately in the news and the media as well.
Yeah.
So, how much of this are you supposed to take? I guess it depends on the pain.
So the best answer to that is read the bottle. These are 3 different types of medications, but Aleve clearly says on the bottle that you can take 2 Aleves or naproxen within 8 to 12 hours, and then 3 is a maximum for 24 hours. Now, ibuprofen is a little bit different. You can take, in general, a safe amount is 2 tablets every 4 to 6 hours, but make sure that whenever you take these medications, you take them with food.
And a lot of water.
And water's good too, yeah.
All right, tell us about some of these heat wraps. Those are kind of new on the market. I've used them before and had some pretty good results.
Okay.
That's kind of going away from the medical, the aspirin or things like that.
Right.
Does it still have the same effects? Is it going to work?
It definitely, I think, there are several ways that you can treat pain. These are some wraps, but also just a heating pad can be effective too if your pain is coming from something such as muscle spasm.
Right.
So also you may want to try ice if the pain is coming from more of an inflammatory nature. So you could try them out.
How about some of those creams like a Icy Hot or a Tiger Balm?
Right. Now, those are mostly menthol creams, and they can be effective, but usually aren't enough to fully take care of the problem. So it's good that you might, combine those with an anti-inflammatory. Now, of a different note, I do want to stress that Tylenol and acetaminophen are different from the anti-inflammatories. So you can take Tylenol as well as Aleve or ibuprofen together. If you take 2 of your Advil and 2 hours later you're still having pain, then it might be a good idea to try 2 Tylenol. However, Tylenol can be dangerous if taken in too high of doses. So it's really just a balance between taking enough to be effective, but not taking so much that you could actually cause harm to yourself.
Always about that fine balance. Quickly, I want to ask you, what's the difference between taking this over-the-counter for a minor back pain versus when is it time to go and see a specialist or go to the hospital and see your doctor?
Right. Anytime that you're noticing severe pain that's going on for more than a couple of days that is not responding to these medications, it could be a sign that something more serious is going on, and you should come in and have that evaluated by your physician. Also, anytime that you notice weakness, such as such as a foot dropping or dragging, or less strong of a grip, something of that nature, it would be important to come in.
Okay. Well, Dr. Rain, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate that, and we'll see you next Wednesday and Wednesdays throughout here on Low Country Live. All right. Well, still ahead on Low Country Live today, Wellness Wednesday rolls on. Tessa, Dave, and I are going to discuss the latest health headlines, including which American city has the least angriest people.